Peace. What's good, everyone? This is Dewan Manuel here with Human Design for the People. Just going to show you a few things in my new book that I created. This book is about the I Ching, but it is the first of a 6-part series that is focused on the first line only of each of the hexagrams. So it's about learning the foundation of the Book of Changes. So it's titled The Foundation of Changes from the ICHING CODEX, because ultimately, after it's all said and done, the 6-book series will lay down a focused perspective of each of the 6 lines to really grasp what that is and differentiate that from the others. And so this one is all about what are the foundations of our genetic code, because the I Ching is based on the same mathematics as our genetic code. And so by reading the I Ching, by learning the gates of your human design system, you're also learning actual genetic expressions of human nature and how those are imprinted and how it changes. This is why it's called the Book of Changes. And this is my own personal mandala that I created. And so we're going to go around the wheel, the astrological wheel. You can find this book here as well as my other books on Amazon or on my website, buymeacoffee.com/HD for the people. And so, and we're going to go where we are right now. We're in gate 26, and I say I'm speaking of the sun. Okay, so each one of the chapters or sections are broken down by the zodiac signs, and so you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but the 26th gate is within the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. All right, the 26 is in the ego center. So all of these gates are about the foundations of what Sagittarius is all about. So it's a nuanced perspective of Sagittarius that has not really been highlighted. And so to be able to see it from that perspective, I created this book. So up top, we got the I Ching symbols, the original, and we have this other variation. This variation makes sense when you see it juxtaposed with the rest of them, and it's opposite, just like this one as well. And they both are ways of identifying the same gate and hexagram, genetic codon, so on and so forth. Specific degrees around the wheel that get overshadowed when it comes to just simply looking at astrology. And so I have a lot of information in a short amount of space. And so I break down the name of the gate. Of course, its astrological coordinates, which one of the 9 centers that it's within, the circuit that it's within, the channel that it creates, because each one of these gates links up with a different gate in a separate channel. In the same channel to define the channel. But these are just taking the gates by themselves as if they were just isolated by themselves in a way. And the programming partner is the gate that's on the opposite side of it. And so right now, since the sun is in the 26th gate, the earth is in the 45th gate in the throat. All right, so let me just run through this. I'm just going to show y'all, how you can use it, what you can get from it real quick, because we're looking at the foundation of what a part of entrepreneurship. The 26th gate is a part of the channel of entrepreneurship. It's the egoic expression, the tribal egoic expression of the salesman, in a sense, the entrepreneur, the fire, the will to pave the way. And so this is the foundation of what that's all about. initially we get the overview of what the gate is as a whole and things that it is connected with. So, part of the tribal circuit, the ego circuit. Now we go through the center. I was going to read most of it, but, I'm not going to go through all of that. The programming partner, we talk about the astrological positioning of it, different expressions of this gate biologically, what it's connected to, because each one of these gates are represented by a biological aspect of our bodies. They're not just spinning balls of light. Just various aspects to it. Now, when we get down here, we get to the actual expression of the first line of the 26th gate. We're calling that the agile sales strategist. Like I said, it's the entrepreneurial channel. This is the foundation of what that means. All right. So, pardon me. All right. So we get to the foundation of this gate, and it operates out of the will center. Okay. And is deeply tied to the tribal circuit, focusing on resources, survival, and ensuring the success of the tribe. This gate carries the energy of persuasion, manipulation, and the ability to turn ideas into tangible results. Line 1, the agile sales strategist set the foundation for this energy, teaching that real success comes from recognizing and leveraging what's already in hand rather than chasing after an illusionary future. It's the classic case of knowing that a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. All right? We finna get good. The care of this line is about learning how to appreciate the moment of success. Now think about entrepreneurship when I'm reading this. To rest on your accomplishments without pushing for what isn't immediately achievable. Those with this line have an instinct for timing, knowing when to act and when to sit back, when to push for more and when to hold steady. They're deeply aware of the value of what they've already done and use that as a springboard for further success. Ego energy here is about recognizing the balance between action and rest, knowing when enough is enough, and not overextending in pursuit of unrealistic dreams. The foundation of this line teaches that mastery of ego is not about pushing endlessly. It's about taking pride in your accomplishments and enjoying the fruits of your labor before pushing into the next endeavor. The damage is in mistaking one success for the guarantee of another, And that's where the line teaches its most important lesson: strategic restraint. So in this book, we have, typically we have the detriments and exaltations. In honor of what Ra was trying to convey as far as not a good or a bad, but a this or a that, I changed it to North Point as the exaltation and South Point as the detriment. It's normally represented with triangles pointing up and down, up for the exaltation, down for the for the detriment. So it just seems fitting. So anyway, when it comes to the exalted expression, this is when planets enter this line, specific planets have certain effects on, these specific placements. And right here, Neptune has a specific impact on this line. And so if it's in this position, it's going to fix it to where it only expresses this exalted or North Point expression of it. So when Neptune at the north point, the energy of this line is amplified by the dreamlike quality of this planetary influence. Neptune allows individuals with this activation to revel in their accomplishments, to live in the dream of what they've achieved and use it to fuel future potential. However, Neptune's energy is tricky. It's about navigating the dream without losing sight of reality. The key here is to stay grounded in what's real, appreciating success without falling into delusion about what could come next. In life, this energy shows up as someone who knows how to bask in the glow of their accomplishments, taking time to reflect and recuperate before diving into the next challenge. They thrive when they allow themselves to rest on their laurels for a while, using the confidence gained for success to fuel their future ambitions. There's a strategic aspect to this rest. It's not laziness, it's the awareness that in order to sell the next idea or close the next deal, they must first gather strength and enjoy what they've already built. They know that their dreams of future success are based on solid foundation of what they've already achieved, not on empty promises. For the 26.1, the energy serves the tribe well. They know how to maintain the momentum of success using their past accomplishments to bolster the tribe's resources and morale, keeping everything moving forward, even in moments of rest. All right, so the detriment is recklessness, overconfidence in the wake of success. A lot of people with undefined egos trying to be defined egos end up expressing it like this. But this is Mars. This is a Mars kind of fueled energy. It brings the risk of ego-driven recklessness. The energy here can lead to impulsive, full-heartedly decisions based on the assumption that our past success means future victories are guaranteed. Instead of appreciating what's been accomplished, Mars pushes the ego into dangerous territory, driving individuals to take risks that aren't calculated and to not overreach in ways that can undermine everything they've built. It's a classic case of biting off more than one can chew, acting out of ego without considering the real consequences. The expression can manifest as someone who, after closing a big deal or achieving something significant, believes they're untouchable. They might quit their job thinking that they can easily replicate the success elsewhere or push for a promotion that they aren't ready for. In relationships, they can take their partner's affection for granted, assuming that one grand gesture is enough to keep relationships secure without putting in ongoing effort. The overconfidence and impulsiveness that comes with Mars can lead to disastrous results if left unchecked. The lesson of Mars here is to rein in the ego and recognize that not every success can be repeated just by sheer willpower. It's about understanding that with every accomplishment, there must be a moment of reflection, not reckless expansion. All right, and this, I got the juxtaposition, but I'm not going to go through that. I'm just going to read the overview at the end to sum it all up. So the agile sales strategist reveals the delicate dance between leveraging past accomplishments and avoiding the dangers of overreach. It teaches that success is as much about knowing when to enjoy the fruits of your labor as it is about pushing forward. The wisdom here is found in using past success to bolster future endeavors without letting ego drive you into reckless territory. The potential of this line lies in the ability to rest, reflect, and plan strategically. By grounding their dreams in reality and avoiding the temptation to overestimate their abilities, those with the 26.1 can maintain and respect and trust of those around them. They can maintain the respect and trust. Because we all know how it is with the undefined ego, or we may not know, but yeah, it can be a tough deal around that area when people breaking promises. This line reminds us that true mastery of the ego means understanding that success is a tool, not a guarantee, and that it's the balance between rest and action that ultimately ensures long-term survival and prosperity. All right, so these are the extra gems. This is what's coming next. But yeah, this is what I'm trying to do probably every week, just go through the foundation of it, or at least I post about it every week. I mean, every time the sun goes into a new line, but I don't know if I'm gonna do a video for every one. I just wanted to do at least one to show you all, how you can utilize this book, how it can hone you in on what the actual gate means when it comes to expressing the foundation of it, because each line expresses the gate itself in its unique way based on what that line is about. And the first line is about the foundation of whatever the gate is, all the way up the ladder till you get to the sixth line of the gate. So yeah, just wanted to tap in, share that with you all. Perhaps I'll go through some parts of these other books here at some time. Y'all know me in advertising, but the team is coming. Things are about to shift, making a big pivot. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the one, Manu, with Human Design for the People. Peace.